Get ready for breaking news. Bernardo Silva is set to leave Manchester City, with his Benfica return now ruled out. What does this mean for the citizens' midfield and beyond? Then, Gianluigi Donnarumma's Italy has been shockingly knocked out of World Cup qualifying after a devastating defeat. Can you believe the Euro 2020 winners are out? And Liverpool is dealt another injury blow as Jeremie Frimpong is forced off during international duty, just days before a massive clash. How will the Reds cope with this latest setback? Finally, Newcastle United's CEO weighs in on Sandro Tonali transfer rumors, sending a message to Pep Guardiola and Manchester City. All that and more, right here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Bernardo Silva's Manchester City chapter is closing, with reports suggesting the Portuguese star is preparing to depart the Etihad Stadium. His potential exit comes as a significant development, especially after ruling out a return to his former club Benfica. This move could reshape Manchester City's midfield strategy as they look to navigate the post-Silva era. Silva has been an integral part of Manchester City's success under Pep Guardiola, known for his versatility, technical brilliance, and crucial goals. His departure would undoubtedly leave a void, prompting questions about who will step up to fill his influential role. The club has been active in the transfer market, but replacing a player of Silva's caliber is a monumental task. His decision to leave marks the end of an era for both the player and the club, leaving fans to wonder about his next destination and City's plans to adapt. Supporters are already buzzing with speculation about where Silva will land next, with many anticipating a high-profile move. Analysts are dissecting the implications for Manchester City's squad depth and tactical flexibility, especially with other key midfielders facing uncertain futures. The transfer window is expected to be a busy one for the Premier League champions as they prepare for this significant change. Will Manchester City be able to find a suitable replacement for their midfield maestro? Stay tuned as we break down the potential ripple effects of Silva's departure and what it means for the upcoming season. Gianluigi Donnarumma and Italy are out of the World Cup. In a stunning upset, the Euro 2020 champions have been defeated in their qualifying playoff, meaning they will miss out on the prestigious tournament for the second consecutive time. This marks a historic low for Italian football, with their last World Cup appearance dating back to 2014. Despite Donnarumma's heroic efforts, including a remarkable 10 saves, a costly mistake from the goalkeeper, and a red card for Alessandro Bastoni proved detrimental. The match against Bosnia and Herzegovina went to a penalty shootout, where Italy faltered, losing 4-1 with Donnarumma unable to make a single save. This defeat compounds a difficult period for the goalkeeper, who recently conceded 5 goals against Real Madrid in the Champions League and watched from the bench as Manchester City secured the Carabao Cup. The football world is reacting with shock and disappointment to Italy's early exit. Fans are questioning the team's consistency and lamenting the absence of a footballing powerhouse on the global stage. Pundits are analyzing the tactical missteps and individual errors that led to this surprising outcome. The focus now shifts to the future of Italian football and how they can rebuild to avoid further disappointments. Can Italy bounce back from this devastating World Cup qualification failure? Next, we're diving into a potential injury crisis brewing at Liverpool that could impact their title charge. Liverpool has been hit with a significant injury scare as Jeremie Frimpong was forced off just minutes after coming on for the Netherlands. The wingback, a crucial player for Arne Slot's system, lasted less than 15 minutes on the pitch before being substituted, raising major concerns for the Reds just days before their FA Cup clash with Manchester City. Frimpong joined the Dutch squad during the international break, and his evening took a worrying turn when he was introduced at halftime against Ecuador. The former Bayer Leverkusen man has already faced a stop-start campaign with Liverpool, suffering 2 previous spells on the sidelines. The exact nature of his latest ailment is yet to be confirmed, but the recurring muscle issues suggest a potential period of recovery, jeopardizing his participation in the crucial run-in of the season. This latest setback is particularly concerning for Liverpool, who are already grappling with a severe shortage of options at right-back. With Connor Bradley out for the season, Frimpong's potential absence creates a tactical nightmare for Arne Slot. Fans and analysts are expressing anxiety on social media, with many fearing the impact on Liverpool's chances in both the FA Cup and their upcoming Champions League quarter-final against Paris Saint-Germain. Will Frimpong's injury derail Liverpool's trophy ambitions? Coming up next, we've got the latest on a potential transfer saga involving Sandro Tonali and Manchester City. Newcastle United CEO David Hopkinson has addressed the transfer speculation surrounding Sandro Tonali, sending a clear message to Pep Guardiola and Manchester City. With Bernardo Silva's departure looming and contract talks with Rodri ongoing, City are reportedly interested in bolstering their midfield, and Tonali has emerged as a key target. Despite Tonali being under contract with Newcastle until 2029, with an option for an additional year, reports suggest he is expected to leave St. James Park after a disappointing season for the Magpies. The Italian midfielder is said to be attracted to the prospect of competing for major trophies at an elite club, with Manchester City, Manchester United, and Arsenal all showing interest. City are prioritizing a world-class midfielder this summer, and while Elliot Anderson is also on their radar, they are closely monitoring Tonali's situation. Hopkinson emphasized Newcastle's strategy of buying and selling well, stating that any player under contract will leave on the club's terms if the opportunity arises. While there's no gentleman's agreement for Tonali's immediate departure, the CEO's comments suggest Newcastle will aim to maximize any potential transfer fee. Fans are debating Tonali's future online, with many believing a move to a top club like Manchester City is inevitable if he pushes for it. Can Manchester City lure Sandro Tonali away from Newcastle United? Stick around as we recap all the biggest stories and what they mean for your favorite teams. And that's a wrap on today's explosive news. Bernardo Silva is reportedly on his way out of Manchester City. Gianluigi Donnarumma's Italy has suffered a shocking World Cup qualification exit. Liverpool's Jeremie Frimpong is sidelined with an injury scare. And Newcastle United's CEO has spoken out on Sandro Tonali's future amidst Manchester City interest. Don't miss out on any of our breaking updates. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell, drop a comment with your thoughts, and follow us on all social media platforms for more.